Welcome everybody to the Business Expo. Believe it or not, this is year number 5. When we started on a Saturday, and we had 70 exhibitors and around 450 attendees. This year we have 130 exhibitors, and we already have 1,500 RSVPs online. So hopefully we'll have more people really taking advantage of the wonderful opportunities we have here today. Did you notice all the wonderful signs we have when you came in? I really want to thank Luke Bramy from Gilbert Signs for all his support. Luke, thank you. You have a great business here in the district, and we all thank you very much for your support. I also want to thank the staff at the Chamber. They're the best staff, the best. And they have been a great support for me, and they put a lot of work into making this a success. So it's Pamela Nieto, the Director of Marketing, that many of you know, Alma Alfaro, Director of Memberships, Linda Mayo, Office Manager and my assistant, like I say, crazy enough to be my assistant, Simon Manlove, Assistant of Marketing and Membership, Maria Mercedes Tobar, the Program Manager for DC Health Link, Lourdes Morales, our liaison with Peace Lounge in Arlington, Arlan Cruz, intern, and for the foundation, Gabriela Mossi and Tatiana Alborn. Thank you so much. I really want to take the time to mention each of them because they have their heart into what we do that makes it even better. So thank you. A couple of months ago, a person that was a great friend of mine and a great supporter of the Chamber passed away. I really would like to take the time to recognize Terry Holzheimer. I don't know who had the opportunity to meet with him. He was really a great friend of mine in the Chamber and really helped me to take this organization to a different level and challenged me to do so. And I would ask if in celebration of his life we can do a moment of silence. Thank you so much, and thank you, Terry, for everything you did for the business community. Now, I would like to introduce somebody that has been a great inspiration to me since I met her. She's the founder and director of operations for the learning and business solutions company Right Hands Resources, Inc. She's a corporate trainer, a volunteer, and the DC State President for AARP. Please welcome to the stage Mercy Morganfield.
My name is Mercy Morganfield, and I'm the AARP DC State President. Yes, we treat DC as a state at AARP. I'm delighted to be here at the opening of the 2014 Greater Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Business Expo. In my role as AARP DC State President, I represent 89,000 members in the district. Many of those are Hispanic. I've watched the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce grow and evolve over the years, and you are now 500 members strong. This expo alone has grown from 500 attendees to 1,600 attendees this year. That growth is a reflection of the contribution and the value I've seen the Chamber provide in offerings and opportunities to its members, many of who are business owners just like myself. The Hispanic Chamber, like AARP, is an organization that represents the needs and issues and challenges of its members. As many of you know, when you turn 50, you're not always thinking about retirement, actually far from it. Many people who are turning 50 now are starting businesses and thinking about the possibilities for their lives. At AARP, we have a new saying. It's called Real Possibilities. And AARP's new saying, Real Possibilities, is not about retirement. It's about working with you to identify what's best for your life right now. AARP's work through the district is enhanced as a result of its relationship with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and is strengthened by the dedication and commitment of Angela Franco, the Chamber's president and CEO. I've watched Angela and her staff create real possibilities for the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I've watched her pull together a wealth of resources throughout the district, key advisors in all the areas that impact businesses large and small, from workshops to educational opportunities to tackling the big issues that Hispanic-owned businesses face. I've watched Angela just be relentless, have just sheer determination. And I've been so impressed with that, Angela. She leaves no stone unturned. As you know, now is a great time for the growth of Hispanic-owned businesses. Did you know that Washington, D.C. is one of the fastest, well, actually the Metro D.C. area is one of the fastest growing Hispanic communities in the nation? So Hispanic businesses are making a world of difference in the D.C. area. As you know, small businesses are collectively the largest employers in the U.S., and the growth of Hispanic-owned businesses is directly tied to the influence and the prosperity of the Hispanic community. It's a great honor to be with you this morning. Please enjoy the expo, and please remember to visit us, AARP, at booth 500 for Life Reimagined. Thank you.
People, whether you're small, medium, or large company, people do business with people.
Connect with people, connect with opportunities, and connect with other businesses that can give us all an opportunity. We are all here to connect.
Connections indeed are very important, and in the connections that we have attained through the Chamber and through the Chamber events are valuable.
Con el mercado tanto latino como americano. Me ha servido para proyectarme y conectarme.
We just did a survey, and what we found out is that what our members are looking for and what our businesses are looking for is to connect. If you're looking into growing your business, you're going to find organizations that are going to help you to get certified to grow your business. And if you're ready to connect and offer services to a larger business, this was created for you.
And have the opportunity to work with other folks and grow your business. The Chamber gives you 50 events a year and 50 opportunities for you to take advantage of and connect with other people so that you can do business with other people.
Me ha proyectado mucho porque de hecho, mira, esta semana he tenido entrevistas con El Tiempo Latino, he salido en Noticias Univisión y todo eso ha venido a través de la pantalla que me ha dado la Cámara de Comercio.
2 years ago, I made the commitment that I was going to be involved with the Chamber and was going to be active, not only going to the events, but also was going to participate in the different committees that the Chamber has. I have connected not only with potential clients, but I have also made really, really good contacts and for services that my clients might be able to purchase.
Look around you. This is the opportunity to network. This is the opportunity to get to know other folks and have the opportunity for them to know you.
So I'm ready to connect. I hope you're ready to do the same. See you soon.
Good morning, everyone. It's such a pleasure to see everyone here. My name is Erica Gonzalez, reporter and anchor for NBC4 here in Washington. Es un privilegio y un honor estar aquí con todos ustedes. 5th Annual Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Expo. This is fantastic. Again, we want to continue with our expo this morning and recognize some very important people that are with us, some extremely special individuals that not only make all of this happen, but that support this incredible, incredible event. This morning, we'd like to recognize Congressman Robert Garcia, Natalia Olson Ortecho, Regional Administrator, U.S. Small Business Administration, Region 3, Mayor of the District of Columbia, Vincent Gray, D.C. Deputy Mayor of Health and Human Services, Beatriz or Bibi Otero, D.C. Deputy Mayor for Planning and Economic Development, Victor Hoskins, Council Member at Large, Vincent Orange, Council Member at Large, David Grosso, Ward 4 Council Member, Muriel Bowser, Ward 2 Council Member, Jack Evans, Ward 1 Council Member Jim Graham, Prince George's County Councilman, District 2, Will Campos, Virginia Delegate Mark Sickles, Board Member at Arlington County Board, Walter Tejada, the Executive Director of the DC Health Benefit Exchange Authority, Mila Kaufman, the District Director of the Washington Metropolitan Area District Office, Antonio Das, and Director of the DC Department of Consumer and Regulatory Affairs, Nicolas Maget.
We would also like to welcome Director of Mayor's Office of Neighborhoods Engagement, Francisco Fimbres, Director of DC Department of Small and Local Business Development, Robert Summers, Director of DC Department of Housing and Community Development, Michelle Kelly, or Michael Kelly, yeah, right? Yeah, en inglés, perdonen. Deputy Director of DC Mayor's Office of Latino Affairs, Didier Sinisterra, gracias. Multicultural Affairs Liaison of County Executive of Prince George County, Daisy Avelar. National Executive Director of the Latino Coalition. No name. Policy Advisor, Holland and Knight, Neil Albert. President and CEO of United Way National Capital Area, Rosie Allen Herring. And President and CEO of Destination DC, Elliot Ferguson. President of Events DC, Greg Odell, and YWCA National Capital Area CEO, Tamara Smith.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Greg Odell, who serves as the President and Chief Executive Officer of Events DC, because without their continuous support, none of this would be possible. Thank you so much for lending us this great location to host our event, and of course, for always supporting the Chamber. Greg Odell.
Buenos dias. Good morning, everyone. I know you can do better than that. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Much better, much better. First, let me thank Erica for the warm introduction. On behalf of Events DC, our board, and our staff, it's an honor and our privilege to partner again with the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and also in hosting its 5th Annual Business Expo. For us, as the official convention and sports authority for Washington, D.C., it really is our mission to drive economic benefit for the city that will benefit our residents as well as our businesses. So it's only fitting for us to partner with the Chamber to really take the opportunity to infuse the local community with great opportunities and the resources necessary that are going to drive our businesses. So I've said this many, many times, and I'll say it again, it's worth repeating. We're fortunate to do many great events in this wonderful facility and all our venues. So whether it's hosting world leaders or whether it's having tens of thousands of attendees come to either a sporting event or a convention. But I would argue that none are more important than this expo because of the lasting opportunities that are created for our businesses that will help propel and drive our great city. So again, we're honored and excited to host the Business Expo here. I want to wish everyone an exciting but productive expo. So thank you for being here. Thank you.
Now I would like to introduce a community advocate that has distinguished himself as a leader community committed to enhancing the diversity of Arlington and the region's community voice. He has also been a great supporter of the Chamber. Please welcome to the stage our friend, nuestro amigo, el honorable Walter Tejada. Vamos, que se oiga.
Buenos días, buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, que se oiga, hombre. Que es un gusto estar aquí con ustedes de nuevo y apoyar una organización que está uniendo nuestra comunidad, que nos lleva ya de hace muchos años trabajando juntos para la prosperidad de la región. Y para nuestros amigos que tienen miedo que voy a continuar hablando totalmente en español, ahora vamos a cambiar para el inglés. And for our friends who are still Spanish language challenged, we are now going to continue in English. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be here once again and be part of this ceremony, to continue to support the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, an organization that I've been proud to work with for many, many years and whom I share a passion that is to bring our communities together for prosperity. And in the Washington Metro region, we are not competing with one another. We are competing with Shanghai, Sydney, and other places around the world. So it is important that we all come together and try to strengthen those organizations that are creating economic power. And that's what this is about in a lot of extents. We have a number of powers in this country, right? We have political power, and we have the religious community that wields power as well. We have the power of the media. We have economic power. And as the Latino community continues to grow, over 55 million strong today, it is critical that we find those vehicles in which the community can either start or strengthen their business so that we can also have a share of the American dream and make a living and in the process help our community. For me, it was a pleasure to try something innovative. As I got to the county board, I said to our economic development office and my colleagues on the county board, look, we need to have a partnership, a public-private partnership, and I want to make sure the Latinos are reached out to to start a business, or if they have a business, to strengthen the business. And let's start a partnership with the then Ibero-American Chamber of Commerce. Juan Albert was the president at that time. And so we worked together and made something happen that had not happened before. And now, looking back with the new name, Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is now an organization that's reaching out throughout the Washington Metro region, growing and growing. And it's a pleasure, really, to do our part in Arlington to support this organization. And I'm proud that Arlington County continues to be a partner in the region and on this type of efforts and others. I want to end simply by saying it's important for all of us to network and to let others know about this organization, that they should be part of it. And then another thing that's important is that this organization doesn't work in a vacuum. It's always reaching out to other chambers as well, and to make sure that the chain and the net expands. And as we then strengthen the organization, we also strengthen the Washington Metro region so that we can have that prosperity that we would all like to have. So I want to congratulate mi amiga that I've had a pleasure to hear on WTOP and on many commercials with a thick Latina accent talking about healthcare reform. I said, hey, that's Angela. I'd love to hear that. Yeah. And to make sure that our community is aware that March 31st is the deadline to sign up and make sure that we all have our health coverage. And it's a pleasure to see Erica. She doesn't see us, but we see her all the time on Channel 4. We don't hear my friend Pedro Viaggi, whom he doesn't see us, but we hear him every morning. So it's a pleasure to be here with all of you. And Arlington certainly will continue to be a partner with the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce to strengthen this organization and thereby the Washington Metro region. Muchísimas gracias y un gusto estar con ustedes.
It is my privilege now to introduce the first Latino to serve on the Prince George's County Council, also serving in the capacity of the second council, representing the second council district in Prince George's County, Council Member Will Campos. He's not here today, excuse me. All right, is there, Angela, someone speaking on behalf of Will? Well, he sends his regards. All right. We continue this morning. We'd like to introduce Nicole Quiroga and Oscar Rodriguez.
Oscar Rodriguez is the Senior Vice President of Integrated Marketing Solutions at Univision Washington. Un aplauso que se oiga, vamos.
And I'm going to be on behalf of Nicole. I'm going to speak on behalf of Nicole Quiroga.
Buenos dias, good morning. As Pedro alluded, my name is Oscar Rodriguez, and I run the Intravision Washington, D.C., Univision and Unimás stations. We're privileged to be part of this expo once again. This year, the expo has 130 businesses exhibiting with the support of over 50 sponsors and partners. We would like to thank all of the sponsors that have made this event possible today. We'll begin with the presenting sponsors, Erie Insurance and PwC. Presenting partners, DC HealthLink and DSLBD. Presenting media sponsors, Latina Style, El Sol,
107.9 FM, and Telemundo. The digital media sponsor, Entravisión Univision Washington. Gold sponsors, Events DC. VIP reception sponsor, SunTrust. Internet cafe sponsor, Verizon Wireless. Silver sponsor, American Airlines. Matchmaking sponsor, My Business Matches, Dixon Hughes Goodman, LLP, John Marshall Bank and Capital One Bank. International Rose sponsor, Citibank. Workforce Development sponsor, National Children's Center and WMATA. Business Reception sponsor, Walmart. Signage sponsor, Gilbert Signs. And registration sponsor, DCBC Events Productions.
Our coffee sponsor, Mayorga Coffee. Lunch sponsor, Washington Suburban Sanitary Commission. Booklet sponsor, M&T Bank. And our corporate sponsors, Wells Fargo, Newmark Grab Night, Pepco Holdings, and Be Thrifty. Our media sponsors, Washington Business Journal, Washington Hispanic, Latin Opinion, El Tiempo Latino, El Pregonero, Vega Pages, La Nueva, Así es mi gente, and Eventos VIP Pass. Government Contracting and Procurement Opportunities Workshop sponsors, BB&T. Thank you all very much for your sponsorship. I would ask for a round of applause to our sponsors. Without this wouldn't be possible. Now I would like to introduce Jorge Morazani, tax partner at PricewaterhouseCoopers. And thank you very much for your support, your second year.
Good morning. Buenos días. On behalf of PwC, we are delighted that we can sponsor and participate in the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Expo this year, and it's the second year in a row. Personally, I'm delighted to be here. It's great to participate in this type of event. We are one of the largest service institutions in the world with about 180,000 people globally. As a result, for us, diversity is definitely an imperative, where we try to give people an opportunity to thrive and flourish regardless of their background. This is not only the right thing to do, it's also a way to drive innovation, improve productivity and morale, and enhance the quality of the entire organization. Personally, the team that I lead of about 30 people is 78% women and 60% minorities. Actually, at home, I have 4 daughters and no sons, so it's the same ratio. What does that mean? Well, that I'm told what to do both at home and in the office. Actually, what it means is it's not sufficient to talk the talk. What's important is to walk the walk. So we're fully committed to the Hispanic community, and we're always looking for alternatives to help build its strength and growth. We're very, very happy and appreciate the opportunity to be part of this event and to continue to support the Chamber in achieving its mission. Please enjoy and participate in the Expo, and thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
This morning, we now welcome Al Godfrey, who is the presenting sponsor of this event. Alfred Godfrey is the district sales manager at Erie Insurance. Please give him a round of applause.
Thank you, and good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Al Godfrey. I'm a senior district sales manager with Erie Insurance, and we are honored to once again be a presenting sponsor in the Business Expo. As Erie celebrates 89 years of service, we take pride in being a part of the communities in which we serve. Civic responsibility is ingrained in our corporate culture. We strongly believe in investing and assisting and empowering the communities in which we live. We at Erie Insurance would like to thank Angela Franco and the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce with providing us with this opportunity to participate in this phenomenal event. It has truly been a pleasure to witness the evolution of this Business Expo under the leadership of Angela Franco. The growth of this Business Expo has been phenomenal. Erie Insurance congratulates the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce on a great start to the 2014 Business Expo, and we look forward to a continued partnership, hint, hint, in the 2015 Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Again, thank you very much, and have everyone enjoy your day and have a very productive day. Thank you.
Now I would like to welcome to the stage a woman who has been nationally recognized as an expert on private health insurance markets. She has worked with states and stakeholders to implement health insurance reform. Today, she is the leading district health exchange, DC Health Link. Her name is Mila Kaufman.
Good morning, everyone. Morning. Thank you so much. It truly is an honor for me to be here with you. I just want to say a couple of things about Angela. We're here and we're successful, that is, DC HealthLink is successful, in large part due to the partnership we have with Angela, who is truly a visionary. She saw early on that Hispanic businesses, in fact, all businesses, cannot be successful, cannot be efficient, cannot be profitable without eliminating barriers. And one of the biggest barriers to small businesses and mid-sized businesses is health insurance. When they don't have access to quality, affordable coverage, they cannot compete. Their workers are not efficient, they're not productive. So Angela saw early on that it was critical to open up opportunities for all businesses and especially Hispanic-owned businesses here in the DC area. And I thank her for her vision. I look forward to making sure that all of you have access to affordable coverage through DC HealthLink. We're very, very proud. Currently, as part of our enrollment, we serve most members of Congress, over 12,000 members and congressional staffers. We were fortunate enough to be selected by the President of the United States for his coverage. He's enrolled through DC HealthLink. And I very much look forward to having each one of you as my client, as my customer. So please check us out at dchealthlink.com. You'll find 267 different quality options as a small business, 34 different health insurance options as individuals, and don't forget March 31st is the deadline for enrollment for individuals, and small businesses can come to us at any time. So thank you, and I look forward to having all of you as my customers.
And now the gentleman that I'm going to introduce has been working hand in hand with the Chamber. He's been helping the district businesses receive certification through the Certified Business Enterprises, or CBE, program. Please welcome to the stage Robert Summers, Director of the Department of Small and Local Business Development.
Thank you, Erica, and good morning, everyone. I'm sorry, I need to get my notes together. I apologize. All right, here we go. First of all, this is a great day. This is my third year attending this program, and just to see it grow over the years has been amazing. And it doesn't grow unless you have the support of a great staff. So let's give a round of applause to the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce staff who put this together. Also, it's well noted no good staff goes unnoticed without the great leadership that they have. And I think we all can attest to the great leadership that the Chamber has, and that's because of Angela Franco. Angela does a wonderful job of conducting things. Angela also does a wonderful job of giving you a call if you're supposed to be a sponsor and you haven't returned her call in a certain amount of time. So let's give Angela a round of applause as well. Okay. DSOBD truly appreciates our partnership with the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and is proud to be a sponsor of today's event. DC is a world-class city, and with a world-class business environment and events such as this help promote opportunities for our small businesses. Whether you're in the beginning phases of your business or looking to expand, there are a host of support programs featured today that are tailored to your specific needs. And thanks to Mayor Gray, who's to my left, our entrepreneurs, business, and communities deserve the best resources available. And the Expo provides a sampling of such offerings. So let us continue to make this city a world-class city, that is, and continue to work together to find new opportunities for everyone. Therefore, I'm glad you all can join us today to learn about all the opportunities that exist within our great business community. I would like to thank the many businesses who are in attendance today. Your energy and commitment are critical to making us the greatest city to do business in. And please, please stop by the DSLBD table and check out all of our great programs. Thank you again, and enjoy your day.
Now we're going to have Mario Acosta Velez come and give a special thank you to all of the chambers that have been participating, as well as recognize all of our board members with us today.
Thank you. Buenos días. I'm Mario Acosta Velez. I'm the chairman of the board of the Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And first, thank you to all of you for being here today and for supporting the chamber's activities over the years and being part of this amazing event this morning. I'd like to highlight the fact that the chamber has become a leading business organization not only in Washington, D.C., but in the region. And part of that success is our emphasis on building collaboration with other chambers of commerce, not only Hispanic chambers of commerce, but other business chambers and organizations in the region. And I'd like to recognize those that are here present and collaborating with us. We're certainly working with the D.C. Chamber of Commerce, Salvadoran American Chamber of Commerce, Peruvian American Chamber of Commerce, Prince George's County Chamber of Commerce, Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of Montgomery County, Maryland Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Virginia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Dallas Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and the Capital Area Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce. And please join me in a round of applause for all these chambers for collaborating with us. Another aspect of the success of this organization is to have a very engaged board of directors. And I'd like to recognize those that are here today and thank you for being here. Alfredo Casta, who is our vice chairman, is right there. Thank you, Alfredo. Fred Reichel, he's not here today, but he's our treasurer. Margarita Dillon, is she here? No. Anna Harvey, sitting here at front. Cidia Lichi, who we heard from earlier today. Martin Mayorga, I don't know if he's here today. Carlos Perdomo, Ed Pucio. Thank you, Ed. Nicole Quiroga and Mo Vela, right here. Thank you all for your service. And now, for closing remarks, it is with great pleasure that we introduce a great supporter of the Chamber who has attended the Business Expo since he was the chairman of the DC Council. We welcome our mayor, Vincent Gray. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Buenos dias. Gracias. And I just exhausted my entire vocabulary of Spanish. Bibi Otero just said, you know, that she wanted me to learn Spanish, you know, while we're working together in this administration. I've already got 3 words, Bibi. You know, first of all, I'm delighted to be here with our MCs who have joined us this morning, and I want to thank Angela Franco also, as many people have before me, for her leadership in helping to develop the Hispanic Chamber to the point that it is. It's been in existence now for 38 years, 5 years. The Expo has been in existence, and what a tremendous growth it has experienced. I remember coming the first year, and it was a much smaller space. This is clearly the largest space that it has occupied, and the day will come, Angela, when I think you'll have this entire convention center filled with exhibitors and people who are supporting the Hispanic Chamber. You know, I'm proud to have what I think is the most diverse cabinet in the history of the city, and it includes a number of Latino members. First of all, our Deputy Mayor, Bibi Otero. Bibi, thank you very much, Deputy Mayor for Health and Human Services. Our State Superintendent for Education, Jesus Aguirre. The Director of our Office of Human Rights, Monica Palacio. The Director of our Department of Youth and Rehabilitation Services, Neil Stanley. And of course, the Director of the Office of Latino Affairs, Roxana Olivas, who actually worked at one time for Mr. Tejada before she came to work with me in the council. You know, what is truly uplifting is that we are becoming an increasingly diverse city. And one of the reasons for that is that the Hispanic population in the District of Columbia is growing tremendously. We have, since 1980, grown by 40%. There were 45,000 people who were Hispanic living in the District of Columbia at that time, and today we now have 63,000. And the purchasing power of people who are Hispanic has grown by nearly 500% to $2.6 billion here in the city. So it is a growing, rapidly developing population in the city, a growing, rapidly developing set of businesses in the District of Columbia, and I'm very proud to be able to be a supporter recognizing the great growth that is taking place generally in the District of Columbia. For those who don't know, we are actually the fastest growing economy in the United States at this stage. And that bodes well, I think, for everyone. So, Angela, I want to congratulate you on having such a vast growth in the Hispanic Chamber, and this expo, the 5th expo, and again, imagine what it's going to be like when it gets to the 10th. I also want to thank, because they won't, I guess, get a chance to speak today, I want to thank the council members who have come out as well, because that certainly speaks volumes for the support of the Hispanic Chamber here in the District of Columbia. So thank you all very much. Have a great day, and make sure you get around and visit all of these exhibitors who have come today to be a part of the 5th Annual Expo.
We'd like to thank everyone for coming out this morning. The expo is just getting started, so we encourage you to go around, visit all the exhibitors, take away as much information as you possibly can, and then tell your friends, because we want you to come back next year, of course, because it's going to be bigger and better.
Buenos días y muchas bendiciones. Gracias.
¡Bravo!